How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Scarlet, and welcome back to a brand new video. We got some massive news, ladies and gentlemen. The Pokemon Presents has been announced. Yes, it's official now. We're getting a Pokemon Presents. For those who do not know what a Pokemon Presents is basically the Nintendo Direct for Pokemon games specifically. And guess what? It says right here, it's time to tune in for the next Pokemon Presents trainers. Tune in to our official YouTube channel at 2 p.m. BST, which is British Standard Time on August 8th. So this is on Tuesday next week to catch around 35 minutes of the latest Pokemon news. Now, I'm going to talk about a few first things, but first of all, we got to talk about this actual video here. This video is really interesting. So what we have here is the logo for Pokemon Presents, but it actually glitches out. Like, it glitches out for a second here. You guys can see, like, there's like a purple glitch, and it just glitches out on the M, right? Specifically on the M of Pokemon, which is a bit weird because it makes me wonder, what does that have to do with anything? Why is specifically the M there, the one that gets singled out? Does it have to do with anything particular? Is it to do with the DLC? Like, what is it to do with Detective Pikachu? Like, what's the purpose of that M? Is it about Mewtwo because it's purple and everything? I don't really know, but it glitches out, and as you can see, it glitches in. There might be something hidden in these images right here, like in the actual glitched images here. I think some of you guys in the community will probably look into this, and I might cover it tomorrow in a video. But basically, the logo glitches out. We get a purple version, a neon version, which of course is probably a reference to Detective Pikachu. I'm going to put it right now. This is definitely a reference to Detective Pikachu. We already know that a new Detective Pikachu game is coming out, and of course, the neon text kind of looks like the neon text on like the cafes and stuff, like a neon, like, you know, logo from the cafes in Pokemon Detective Pikachu. And again, we know Detective Pikachu is definitely going to be one of these things shown for these 35 minutes because it's releasing, I think this year is when it's releasing, so that's coming out too. Actually, wait, when is it actually releasing? Let's see. Do we even know the date? Detective Pikachu 2 release date. Let's see, because we don't actually, I don't know if we really know. October 6th, yes, wow, that's actually really close. So August, September, October, yeah, there's like, we've got like basically 2 months left until this thing releases, so we're very close to it, which means they're probably going to show a lot of Detective Pikachu 2 gameplay, talk a bit more about that. Most likely, it's 35 minutes, and let's go through some of the possibilities of what we could see. Number one, we're definitely going to see more about the DLC, and we're definitely finally going to get the actual announcement for what's going to be in the bloody DLC, and also what's going to, or rather when it's going to be released. That's the biggest thing, right? Is when is this bloody thing coming out? Because they're promoting like DLC Part 2, but they haven't even released the first DLC yet, which is ridiculous. So we're going to be speculating about that. I'll be doing, of course, a regular stream. The day of this, I'll be doing a stream on our Ruffled Rowlet channel. So make sure to subscribe to that one if you haven't already. You guys mostly are. Assuming are already subscribed to that one, but that's where we do our streams, so please tune in for that because we're going to be doing a reaction to this. But what are some of the possibilities? Now let's go through all the possible things we're going to see. Number one, the release date for the first DLC, which is going to be DLC Part 1, which is going to take us to the Kitakami region, right? That's going to be the first thing we're most likely definitely going to see, the release date finally officially given to us. Number two, Detective Pikachu 2, right? That makes total sense. The game's coming out in October, not too far away. And given the fact that, like, that's coming out in October, Detective Pikachu, I'm going to assume then that for the first part of the DLC, we're going to probably see that DLC either in September, or we're going to see that DLC in November, because I do not see them releasing it in October now. The fact that, like, I didn't even think about the fact that Detective Pikachu 2 is coming out in October, but because of that, I don't expect the DLC to come out in October. I'm expecting it to come out either in September now, which would make total sense, because September, they could do it, like, in the middle of September on the 15th, so you still have a month and a half before it comes out to hype people up, get them ready, and all that sort of stuff, and then gives them just enough time to release the second DLC in either late November or even in December, which would make total sense, which would be perfect to keep people busy through the holiday season, leading into next year of February, when, of course, at the end of February, we'll have Pokemon Day to reveal more things. Now, besides the, I guess, Detective Pikachu 2 and, Detective Pikachu 2 and, I guess, the DLC, what else could we expect? Well, we're probably going to expect two other things, right? Updates on Pokemon Go. That's standard. Pokemon Masters EX, right? Pokemon Masters EX, they're going to be adding Nemona. It's been taken out of the data mines of the game. Nemona is going to be added from, of course, Paldea. So that's going to be included as well. That's going to be a part of the, of the actual presentation, probably. We're probably going to see something about the new, like, some of the stuff about, the championship, right? Because that's going down now. The World's Championship for Pokemon. I think it's in Tokyo this time. Oh, sorry, it's in Japan. I don't think it's in Tokyo, though. Where is it? Where actually is it, though? I can't remember. But either way, that's going to be happening too. So you've got basically a lot of things, right? You've got the Masters, or I keep saying Masters, I'm trying to imply here the Worlds event, right? You've got Worlds, you've got Masters EX, you've got Pokemon Go, you've got Pokemon Unite, you've got, on top of that, also Detective Pikachu 2, and of course the DLC 1. That's like 6 different things, and of course I understand that you guys watching this are just like gonna be, you know, like,
Hey man, I don't give any F's, dude. I don't care about no freaking Pokemon Go, and I don't care about Pokemon Masters EX, bro. I don't like it. I don't care. I just want to see the next Pokemon game, man. I want to see Black and White too, bro. Tell me more about the remakes of Black and White, bro. That's all I want to know.
I get it. A lot of people will be like that, and I understand that you guys want to see stuff like that. I'm gonna be real with you though, I don't see that happening. The only thing that makes me wonder if it could happen is the fact that this logo's being all sketchy and purpley and shit. That's the only thing that makes me wonder, maybe we could see something unrelated to the status quo, right? And the status quo, of course, is the DLC, Detective Pikachu, and all the spin-off mobile games and shit, right? So like, if I say spin-off games, I'm specifically in this case, in this situation, referring to all the mobile stuff. The mobile games like Unite, Masters EX, Pokemon Go, all that drivel. That stuff is on the side. That's guaranteed to be shown, right? It's a standard thing that they do. They just do a little tidbits about it. Detective Pikachu 2, definitely going to be shown because it's literally coming out like basically in 2 months from now, right? It's coming out 2 months from now. So that's definitely going to be shown as well. It's going to be a lot of that kind of stuff, okay? We're going to be seeing a lot of those sort of things. But the question is, what else could there be if there is anything else? I don't expect to see reveals of a whole new game. I'm not expecting to see like a reveal of like, hey guys, here's Black and White 3, lads. Here you go, lads. Enjoy it. I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't see that being realistic. And I don't expect them to give us any brand new game reveals. Of course, I could be totally wrong. And listen, I'm gonna be real. I would love to be wrong about this. I would love to be wrong, but I'm gonna be real with you guys. I want to keep my expectations low for this one. The reason why is because realistically, what else could they announce at this direct? Presents. This is a presents that's happening literally in August, okay? As soon as Pokemon Day is over, all the cool announcements are basically done for. The only really cool other announcements that I guess you can expect maybe is during like E3, but we didn't have E3 this year, but we did get a Nintendo Direct, which kind of covered the same basis. But my point is, we don't really get like interesting stuff, okay? It just doesn't happen. We don't really get a lot of cool shit revealed later into the year. We only really get cool stuff revealed at the start of every year in February or the end of February, specifically for Pokemon Day. That's when we see all the good stuff. Hence why my point here is, don't get overly excited about possibilities of Black and White. That's all I'm going to say. Don't expect like a new generation to be announced. Don't expect remakes to be announced. Of course, I would love to be wrong. It is my greatest wish that I am totally wrong, that we see some really cool stuff announced. But I'm going to be real. Realistically here, I don't think that's going to be the case. It doesn't seem like the case. And here, even people like Somera are saying like the M was glitched, which makes me wonder as well, what does the M have to do, right? Because again, if you look at this, why is the M the one that like specifically it's highlighted? See, like why is the M specifically the M, right? Like glitches out right there. It's not the other parts. It's specifically the M letter, which again makes me wonder, is it supposed to be a reference to Mewtwo? Like what else could it be? I don't really know what else the M could be a reference to, but it's the one that glitches out the first and then it glitches back in. So it's really weird what this could all be referring to, why they're doing this ominous one. That's the only thing that makes me excited. Whenever they do weird shit like this, and they do weird little like promotions where they do weird stuff happening, that's when I get excited, because that means there's a lot of interesting stuff they can do with that. That could mean a lot, right? That could be the announcement of a whole new project, a whole new game. That's the only thing that's keeping my hopes up for this being a amazing presents that features amazing stuff. And it is 35 minutes, but you got to remember, they're going to spend at least like 10 minutes talking about Worlds, probably, or like at least 5 minutes minimum on Worlds. They're going to talk about like, hey guys, Worlds is in Japan this year. Make sure to watch it. Make sure to cheer for all the VGC, TCG, and poo-poo-pee, whatever the hell that is. Basically, you know, they're going to do the spiel about that for about 5 minutes. They're going to spend probably like at least 10 minutes on Pokemon or like Detective Pikachu 2. I'm going to assume that's going to be the case. But for the most part, I am excited, mostly because of this little revealed video, because they never do these reveal videos. This is never the case. This is weird. Even the music is ominous. Like you guys, I don't know if you guys can actually hear it. I can hear it, but I would recommend checking out the tweet itself. But it's ominous music and it's glitching out. It's like a glitch sound. And it's just, it's sketchy, man. It's sketchy. Why is that there? I'm very curious. And it does it twice, actually, which maybe could just be on repeat, but yeah, again, I'm very curious as to what that could mean. Either way though, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys are excited. Of course, as I said, I will be live on YouTube the day before, and I think on the day of this as well, to just do predictions and that kind of stuff. And also, we'll be reacting to it live on the channel and all that. So, just want to thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.